Whoa.
Who's
Yo, what? Okay. Better go crazy. Better go numb. Mm. Show me what devotion is. It's the way you can ride. It's the way you can ride. Whoa. You up around me, you give me love. Alright, bet. Bro, this game look hard, yo. Low key. Alright, bet. Let's yo. Show me what. Alright, bet. How we play this though? Let's see. Wait, Ichigo. So I gotta do my tasks. I gotta do quests. Alright, bet. Did that. That's easy. Easy work. Easy work, gang. Easy work. I can ascend. Bet I got you, brother. No, I'm ascend. No, I'm ascend. Alright. You wrap around me and you give me life. That's why night after night, loving you right. Okay, let's see. Job finished. I gotta do this again? Wait, if I just spam these, it'll keep me like free cash, no? Alright. Alright, bet. Return to spawn. Oh, why did I just do that? Job finished. So I can morph into this dude, bro? What? Wait, no. Noya. Why they got Noya? That nigga? Boy, I'm cold. This dude he actually like cold in his anime. They call him the Gojo of the West. About to ascend again, bruh. Yes, sir. They racing and stuff, bro? I gotta run on this, bro. Like, what? Okay, so why does it say I gotta be Ascension 5 to use it, but it's telling me I can use it? Bro, what? That don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense, bro. Oh, my bad. Bro, I'm actually slow, bro. Whole time I didn't have my game on. Alright, bet I'm back now. But I'm slow, bro. My bad, y'all. I can get anything else, bro. This shit is trash. It'll be lucky if he points me to join that way race, bro. I'm stuttering, bro. I'm sound like Kai ass, bro. What the hell? Yeah, I sound like a Kai.
Don't look like a person, bro. Shouldn't call anything. Be honest, bro. Tell me, yeah. Sleeping. Dreaming. I'll never sleep.
Oh my gosh, I'm floating, bro. Holy float. Can I get this shit though? I don't know, bro. Wouldn't this lucky be useless though? I don't know what this to do. Like, cool enough to. You were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I can sell you in Idaho. Somebody else in here, bro. What's up, bro? What's up? We playing games right now. I don't even fly. Cool enough to. Got a beach house I can. Got a beach house I can sell you in Idaho. Oh shit! I think Paco joined. Let's see. Oh my gosh, bro! Even input down. Nah, input down is peak. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's actually peak, bro.
I can use texture kind Instagram.
Got it. Oh my gosh, I was being entertained and he left. I don't blame, bro. I was BSing. Can't even blame him. It's my fault, for sure. It's all on me, Feel like we need better jobs. I ain't gonna lie. We need better jobs. Oh shit. Let's do this. I can ascend already. Shit slide, bro. Like, you better join that race, though. But delete their ass, bro. Oh my gosh, this kid is he's a nerd, bro. Oh, I'm fried. I'm fried. Oh my gosh, this dude, like, look at him. I'm leaving it. Oh my oh, wait. Yeah, I just like, what do I do? What do I do? I can at least get second place, though. Damn, did I die? All that running just for me to die? 500 points. The shit is that gonna do for me? Oh, I forgot. 500 points. Oh, I forgot. So cool, so cool, so cool. Snow trees. I need some more morphs game. Points. I only got 8,000. Bro, I'm trying to get a 10. Dang. I'm not doing that sorry ass race no more. That should have ripped off, bro. Should have extra ass. What was the mystery orb? Oh shit. Shit easy as hell, bro. Shit light work gang. Light work. I'm floating, bro. Got a beach house I can sell you in Idaho. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Do you not think so? Look at my pie, bro. Hell no, ah, damn, bro. No, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I can sell you in Idaho. I just thought you were cool. Yeah, fly a jet, I don't even fly. I'm lying when I'm thinking about you. You know, I've been thinking about you. Do you know? Thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you? But do you not think so far ahead? I've been thinking about forever. And do you not think so far ahead? Yeah, 'cause I've been thinking about forever. Oh. No, I don't. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7. Weight of the world on your shoulders. I'll kiss your waist and ease your mind. The weight of the world on your shoulders. I kiss her and waste your mind. It's the way that you can ride. It's the way that you can ride. Whoa. To know, yeah. It's the way that you can ride. It's the way that you can ride. Whoa. Oh, you me, you give me life, and that's why night after night I be naughty. Saturday, Sunday, 7 days a week. No night after night I be. All of me is awesome. Big blow. It's the way that you can ride. It's the way that you can ride. Whoa. Break me up another lie. Whoa. You are me, you give me life. And that's one night after night I be. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every second, night after night, I be. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Night after night. Make money. It could be your fantasy. Try slide. Yeah. Feel like weekends. That was 7 days a week. I'm playing. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 7 days a week. Every second, night after night, I be right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, 7. I be fucking you right. Love me so bad, love you so bad, love you so. Sick of this fake love, fake love. I'm so sorry, but this fake love, fake love, fake love. Wanna be cool. You so bad, love you so bad, love you so, love you so bad, love you so bad. Love you so bad, love you so bad, love you so bad. I'm sick of this fake love, fake love, fake love. Are you sad? I don't know. Love me so bad, love you so bad, love you so. I'm sick of this freaking love, fake love. Fake love. Oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Why you so bad? Why you so bad? Come on. I want this, bro. I want this bad. I want this bad. I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna make it this time, guys. Will I make it? Will I make it? Will I? Yes, sir. I will. You know it. You know it. Why did I not just? Oh my god, none of my others get yours, you know? I just want money on Gojo. Busting his ass, bro. Yeah. Yo. We need to talk about like how the hell do I have 13 followers, gang? But it's bro, what the hell? I be seeing a watch account every day. Like when I get on Twitch, I don't watch it, but it's like it's always this one account. All they do is watch other streamers' streams. Nigga, like bro, what are you doing, gang? And they got like 130K followers. Don't get it. Don't get it. Show me what devotion is. Just do what you grab. Just do what you grab. Mission of the life. Whoa. And that's one night after night. I've been loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Content creator tycoon.
And we've been trucking since then. I also only stream on Twitch and now post some clips on TikTok. I forgot to include, I usually. That is a mosh, not a fool. Streams about 13 to 20.
So, how many subscribers do you have?
I did not make enough to make the threshold for day out behind Twitch.
Nothing. You broke loser.
So, on March 11th, I got
Guards, get that thing out of here.
cents. April, I was paid $222.48. May was $328.27. Did get a big grade, and they were wonderful. Thank you so much for that. I'll just track from the overall website. Okay, please
Bro.
rate the time and that's me. That's me, bro. Rate, don't be afraid. I really want the chicken. I mean, eat it.
What the shit? It's my time to shine. It's my time tonight. It's my time to shine.
These are the three most trending things that you should be streaming on Twitch. Number one, just chatting. No matter what you do, if you're a gamer or anything, you should always be doing just chatting. So watching videos, anything, reacting to TikToks, reacting to memes, reacting to Reddit. You should always incorporate a little bit just chatting.
Yo, bro. Gang. Alright, alright, alright. Damn. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Dude, this is not the highway. My life.
About what would you rate Michael B. Jordan?
About 4 out of 10, maybe 3.5. Super facially challenged.
Ryan Gosling is a 5.75 out of 10.
Nigga, what? Bro. Bro, I promise you, Michael B. Jordan, like, he can get any girl. Like, actually, that, what the fuck, bro?
And facially,
I would say Sydney Sweeney is very attractive.
I would say that she's pretty malformed.
Spend a few minutes online, and it's very easy to feel ugly. And in response to that, a whole movement has grown around trying to fix it. It's called looks maxing. For most guys, this involves grooming better, getting in shape, and ultimately feeling more confident. But we're seeing this being taken to increasingly extreme lengths.
I use crystal for hollow cheeks, and I would say the trend is quite positive.
I've been experimenting on and off with bone smashing to see if I can improve my facial structure.
While that was the exact plot of a SpongeBob episode with handsome Squidward, a lot of this isn't satire. Online, people are now analysing faces like stock charts, calling movie stars average, while kids are asking if they look subhuman. Some older members even beg them to leave before it's too late. So what's going on? Why are men now breaking their own bones, injecting black market drugs and gambling their health, all in the hopes of looking more like terror chads?
What do you think?
What you just watched was a competitive mog-off, where these guys are trying to win the most amount of votes for who's the most attractive. If you want to increase your chances of mogging, you could attend Mogwarts, an online school for becoming hot. But it's not just niche communities. An increasing amount of actors, athletes, and even CEOs have completely transformed their appearances. I saw a photo recently of who I thought was Mike O'Hearn. I didn't even recognise it was one of my favourite authors, Matthew Walker, the sleep doctor. The male beauty and cosmetic industry has exploded over the last few years. So how did we get here?
You know, I change how far back my things go. My replay. We're gonna do 30 seconds. Well, actually, we're just gonna do a minute. We're gonna do a minute. $300 seconds is way too damn long, bro. No cap.
What makes a man attractive has always been multifaceted. Researchers recognise key traits like physical cues, status, and personality. Looks have always mattered. What makes a man attractive only one piece of the puzzle, but they've become increasingly emphasised with the creation of social media. Just look at this graph for how couples are meeting. In-person connections have fallen, while online dating has exploded. Now, you can meet people from anywhere in the world. It's a much bigger pond, and for many, it feels more competitive. And as real-world social spaces have declined massively, many men started turning to the internet for answers. That's where free worldviews took shape. Blue pill, what most people fall under. Dating is about personality, kindness, and connection. Be yourself and things will work out. Red pillars see this as remaining in a comforting illusion, because they believe that dating is really about status, confidence, and dominance. If you level up, you can win. This is seeing the true rules of attraction. But then there's a black pill. Your genetics and looks decide everything. If you're unattractive, it's already over. A brutally fatalistic idea. As a skinny teenager, that idea felt bleak. I already felt unsure about myself. Everywhere I looked, I would see more and more fitness transformations where someone would completely transform. So I saw getting shredded as a solution to all my problems. I couldn't see it yet, but this was the beginning of a pretty unhealthy chapter, as a new ideology was quietly growing.
Male glow-ups have reached new levels with the rise of something called looks maxing. It's a TikTok trend taking hold of men seeking to maximize their physical appearance.
But it didn't start on TikTok. It originated in anonymous forums, filled with men who believed they were genetically doomed in dating.
I think that every woman who encounters me on the street is inherently disgusted by me. I'm physically unattractive, I'm visibly autistic, and I have no experience speaking to females.
Men who had felt ignored and assumed it was their looks that were responsible. So they started to wonder, how could they optimize them? In its earliest form, looks maxing was extreme. Surgeries, drugs, anything that promised escape from being labelled genetically inferior. And what kept people locked into it was an uncomfortable truth. Looks really do matter, and studies back that up.
Hamermesh et al. Found that attractive individuals tend to earn 3 to 4% more than their less attractive counterparts,
while 58% of Fortune 500 CEOs are over 6 foot, even though only around 15% of the US male population reach that height.
Paul Ruffle and colleagues have shown that unattractive criminals go to jail for twice as long as attractive criminals.
Now, correlation does not mean causation, but pretty privilege does seem to exist. Psychologists call this the halo effect, the tendency to assume.
Well, I mean, shit, obviously, but like, it doesn't determine everything, and that only applies when you like look like fucking Marlon or something, bro. Or, like, who else, bro? Somebody else OP, bro. Like, yeah.
That good-looking people are more competent, more trustworthy, and more valuable. So the forums try to turn attraction into something objective.
Facially challenged. Ryan Gosling is a 5.75 out of 10.
Nigga, what? Bro, I promise you, Michael B. Jordan, like, he could get any girl. Like, actually, that, what the fuck, bro?
10, maybe 3.5. Super facially challenged. Ryan Gosling is a 5.75 out of 10.
They built systems, facial ratios, skull measurements, and eye-shaped theories, all designed to create a mechanical hierarchy of beauty. The most famous was a PSL scale, a ranking from 1 to 8.
Goes from subhuman, sub 5, Chad.
The goal of looks maxing is simple: ascension. Move up the ladder, and to do that, there's 2 paths. Soft maxing, which is the more mild stuff you see on TikTok. Skin maxing, hair maxing, gym maxing. But then there's hard maxing. Permanent, often high-risk changes to the body. This includes jaw surgeries, performance-enhancing drugs, but also more extreme stuff, such as the brutally painful leg-lengthening surgery.
At around $100,000 for the surgery, with months of rehabilitation afterwards, this is not something to take lightly.
Some forms of hard maxing have become normalized, like braces or hair transplants. But because many of these procedures are expensive or age-limited, some teenagers turn to extreme DIY alternatives. But before we dive into the darker side of the trend and its wider effects, a quick word from today's sponsor, Legend London. They make minimalist clothing designed to fit you better if you're more athletic. Often, well-fitting clothing looks a lot better than loud branding. They design everything around a more athletic frame, broader up top, without the overly tight gym bro look. I've been wearing their stuff for years, back when skinny jeans was still a thing. It's one of the few brands where the quality still holds up. What I use the most now are their t-shirts. They stay soft and fit well around the chest and the arms, while being more relaxed around the waist, while also being weirdly stain resistant, as I found after spilling my drink down myself. They also make trousers in 3 different fits: relaxed, regular, and tapered. If you want to check them out, you can use the code BRETT for an extra discount. It also directly supports the channel, so we can keep making these videos. So thanks to Legend London for allowing us to research Max and edit Max this video. Glow Up Transformations were my first window into this world. There's these apps which you can scan your face with and generate these looks maxing top trumps, with the goal of leveling up your stats. The most highest rated on the PSL scale are referred to as the PSL gods. Anonymous forums are typically edgy in nature. Not everything is to be taken seriously. There's a mix of trolling and genuine degeneracy, which is why news sites struggle to understand it. But beneath the memes are guys seeking advice. A lot of it boils down to losing body fat, skincare, and personal hygiene. But you'll also find guides on how to maximize your testicle volume, how to lose a pound of fat a day with miracle drugs, and more obsessive posts, such as this kid who shared his photos, along with every single measurement from his body, only to be told by over 100 people that he is truly subhuman. With the top comment being, "I think you should take a break from this forum, bro." People can get quite obsessive, such as this guy who made a whole post about how he'd look kissing a girl. The top response, "Why do you do this to yourself?" But there's something sad about some of these posts. A young guy will post their photo along with a self-loathing caption, Is it even possible for a human to look more subhuman than me? And it's met with questionable advice. Inject T and human growth hormone ASAP, not even trolling.
Ted maybe
Rope,
3.5.
you are the subhuman.
Super
yes,
facially
sorry,
3.5.
very subhuman.
Super facially
look
challenged.
like vermin.
So the overwhelming majority of people said
Ryan Gosling is a 5.75 out of 10.
Nigga, what? Bro.
Ryan Gosling. Ted maybe 3.5. Super.
Show me where the motion is. It's where the chicken ride. It's where the chicken ride. Whoa.
But basically that I'm unsavable, and the only recommendation for me is surgery.
I started posting in the bodybuilding forum as a 14-year-old, looking for advice. A lot of it was decent, but you'd also get people taking the piss. But I stuck around because I wanted to do what it takes. Whether that's wearing joggers under my school trousers to look less skinny, or putting weights in my school bag. I even asked for fat calipers for Christmas, when I was looking like this. Shame or feeling insecure can be a very powerful motivator for change, but for many, it becomes an unhealthy obsession, as indicated by this post, where a 14-year-old asked people to rate him. Get off the forum, go outside, and make friends now. For most people, it stops there, but for some,
you can always be thinner, look better.
That's how figures like clavicular rise.
If you could go back in time, would you still take test at 14 years old?
Absolutely, yeah. $35,000 for a double jaw surgery. I use crystal for hollow cheeks. I'm not a huge longevity guy.
He became famous inside the looks maxing spaces for taking things further than anyone else. He posted about watching surgery videos so he could operate on himself, drug use, and about how you could use student loans to pay for plastic surgery, until he was reported to the university.
I was kicked out of uni for essentially roid maxing.
But by then, he was already a popular influencer. Most people are watching for the entertainment or shock value.
I literally witnessed Clav snort meth. Literally. Witnessed it.
While others see him as proof that if you're willing to sacrifice everything, you could ascend. The media often presents the darker side, like it's new, but we've seen something very similar before.
And now, Stacy, take off the bag. Here we go, and let's see the face.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. She beautiful, bro. What?
Stacy's got to be tough when the crowd starts freaking out.
This was classic 2000s television, where humiliation was entertainment, and where modern beauty culture went mainstream. Because today, the global beauty industry is worth over $600 billion. Back in the early 1900s, advertising was simple. You sold the product, the price, and the quantity. But for America, to enter its golden age of capitalism, something had to change. You see, you could only sell so many bars of soap. That's when companies started hiring psychologists to try and drive more sales, such as Edward Bernays, the father of modern PR, and the nephew of Sigmund Freud. He believed people were irrational, insecure, impulsive, and emotional. And if you could tap into that, you could get them to buy anything. So he reframed products as symbols. He took cigarettes, which were taboo for women at the time, and branded them as torches of freedom. He linked smoking to female liberation, and cigarette sales soared. This is where marketers started really focusing on pressing on pain points, with classics like, "If men hate the sight of you, read this." "Romance dies of a touch of dishpan hands. This is no shape for a girl." It's far more profitable to market inferiority. I'm not a communist or anti-business, but there's definitely a line that gets crossed. When tabloids fat-shame Britney Spears for clicks, when heroin chic was sold as a beauty ideal, out of that came eating disorder communities, risky cosmetic procedures, and generations of women who hated their reflection. For decades, this machine was aimed almost entirely at women, but now it's being pointed at men. We have drugs being used as glow-up tools. Instead of airbrushed magazine covers, you get fabricated AI glow-ups, which thousands of people are falling for, along with rebranded eating disorders and forms of body dysmorphia. This is where it started going wrong for me. I was copying fitness influencers, disordered eating tips, spending most of my money on useless fat burners, and I picked up health issues from nutrient deficiencies. Despite looking better, I felt worse. When you turn self-worth into a product, someone always pays the price. The people staring at the screen, wondering what's wrong with them.
This guy has now had 10 surgeries in a year, and he says he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, including the latest procedure just a few weeks ago where his eyes were turned outwards again.
Not even the people paying tens of thousands for the best surgeries are guaranteed to have no complications. Take leg lengthening surgery. It costs over $100,000 and involves breaking both femurs and slowly pulling them apart over months. If it works, you gain a few inches of height, but you also lose athleticism, and in worst case scenarios, it can lead to amputation. Now, these are extreme, but the tools behind them are now being repackaged and marketed to far younger people. Teenagers who'd be turned away by doctors are turning to Telegram chats, forums, and grey market labs to chase the same changes.
After 6 weeks, I had liver failure.
How the fucking liver failure? How?
It was hard because every night, every single hour, my parents came in my room to check if I was dead, basically.
Yet, these are often glorified and promoted to teenagers.
Looks-maxing communities are almost competing with each other to try and come up with the most extreme remedies possible for improving your looks.
But by far the most harmful consequences for most people are the psychological ones. I fell into the trap of obsessing over flaws and being hypercritical, because focusing on what I wasn't good at helped me improve in sports and at school. But that mindset started bleeding into everything. I became hard on myself full stop, to the point where when someone would compliment me, I'd assume that they were mocking me. I stopped socializing as much, and I'd feel guilty about when I ever felt okay about myself. What keeps you stuck in this is how comforting that harshness can feel, because somewhere along the way, you start believing that suffering equals progress. But live like that long enough, and you stop believing progress is even possible. Psychologists call it learned helplessness, when repeated failure convinces you nothing you ever do will be good enough, so you stop trying. A lot of these people convince themselves that they're bottlenecked by their 7 out of 10 looks, not the fact their other attributes are at a 2 out of 10, or they've consumed so much pseudo-scientific slop that their self-esteem is non-existent.
You know, you went on this when you were like a 17-year-old. That's how you first found out about looks-maxing and started using these forums. You're now 20.
20, yep.
Are you happier now after all this?
No, wasted so much time, and the perception of myself right now is worse than ever.
We see this with celebrities who keep altering their appearance, even when they already look great. But this pattern isn't new. The ancient Greeks actually had a cautionary tale that captures the darker side of this obsession perfectly. In Greek mythology, Narcissus was a young man who once caught his reflection in a still pool of water. Mesmerized, he kept staring, mistaking it for someone else. He became obsessed, stopped eating and stopped sleeping, eventually wasting away beside the image he could never touch. A narcissus flower grew in his place, which is where the word narcissism comes from.
Did you ever think that maybe there's more to life than being really, really, really ridiculously good looking?
Harvard psychiatrist Dr. Harrison Pope has spent decades studying what he calls the Adonis complex, a condition where men become obsessed with their appearance and believe they're never muscular or attractive enough, even when they already look great. From the outside, it looks like narcissism, but Pope's research shows it's often the opposite. Body dysmorphia for men, driven by unrealistic standards and constant comparisons. But what helped pull me out of my own spiral with fitness wasn't affirmations or self-belief slogans. It was a book from the 1960s that was way ahead of its time. In the 1960s, a plastic surgeon named Maxwell Maltz noticed something strange. Some patients completely changed their faces and still felt ugly. Others barely changed at all and suddenly became more confident and more social. The surgery alone wasn't what changed their lives. It was how they saw themselves. If someone believed they were broken, no new face could fix it. Self-image isn't just how you see yourself, it's how you think the world sees you. As one sociologist put it, you're not who you think you are, you're not who others think you are, you're who you think others think you are. That's the paradox. Improving how you look can improve how you feel, but only when it's not rooted in hate. This is what I wish I realized sooner, back when I was struggling with disordered eating and exercise habits. I don't know if I'd have listened to this, but I should have focused on things more holistically. In other words, focusing on trying to be good rather than just looking good. I'm a big proponent for self-improvement, but a bit of self-acceptance isn't being complacent. Without it, you're wide open to the worst parts of the fitness and beauty industry. Improve how you look if you want to, just don't let an algorithm decide what you're worth.
That was probably the dumbest shit I've seen.
But they'll be like, his nose is crooked, his jaw is too far out. I'm like, man, bro, I don't care. And the guys that are making those analysis videos are like threes. Like, I just, how are you gonna sit there and make all of your content about like, hey, I'm gonna rank how this person looks when you're like literally in a basement that's wet underground, just like fucking just ranking people? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm a 5. I don't care, right? Like I used to care so much about how I looked, and I still do fixate on certain things. Like I fixate on my hair a lot, right? Because I do think I am gonna go bald, and so that upsets me. But like, there are days where I'll just be like, I didn't do my hair, and I'll just like fucking leave it. So,
and the thing that makes these people so lame is that they're quote unquote straight men who edit other men because they think they look good. So lame is that they
and so that upsets me. But like, there are days where I'll just be like, I didn't do my hair, and I'll just like fucking leave it. So,
and the thing that makes these people so lame is that they're quote unquote straight men who edit other men because they think they look good, or they argue about which man they think looks better in a comment section, and just bully people who aren't conventionally attractive. When I know damn well.
It's like, bro, that might be, oh my gosh, that might be the gayest shit ever. Like, bro, first of all, why are you arguing about grown men looks, bro, in the comments, and you edit them, bro, and then they be chopped? Like, at least be a good looking guy or something, bro.
Who's the famous guy that's technically the pinnacle of like Black Pill Chad? Oh my God, who is it? No, not Marlon. It's like a famous Hollywood actor. I don't know, man. I mean, like, this is the guy that's like one of the guys. Oh no, it's Ian Somerhalder. I would agree more on Ian Somerhalder than Jordan Barrett. Ian Somerhalder's a fucking hot guy, but like, I don't know, why is he the pinnacle of like Chad? Because his facial structure's good? Like, it's because, oh, well, they'll say I have a negative canthal tilt too, and that makes me look like a bitch. I'm like, word tats. This is like actual shit where it's like they'll analyze me and they'll be like, yo, he looks like a bitch. I'll be like, damn, okay. It's like, if you ever want to if you ever want to feel the worst you've ever felt in your life, ask somebody from the black pill community to rate how attractive you are. And they will be like, yeah, man, I think it's cooked. You're so ugly. They'll be, and I'm like, God damn, man. Like the fucking standards we have.
Oh, these people are behind their desk looking like this and telling me this guy's right eyebrow is bigger than his left, so he's cooked. And then proceed to tell me this is the peak of male beauty.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like cheap.
Bro. Oh my gosh. Looks makes me. It's the stupidest shit ever, bro. Like, I promise you no girl finds that shit attractive.
Bro, actually, some shit that looks like you got plastic surgery.
Alright, bro. As a part of this video, I've looked into the species I'm a cold.
Honestly, bro, I think the biggest thing about attractiveness is how you carry yourself. I've seen, and you could say this is like some glaze shit. I've seen a lot of guys that own how they dress. I think that's a big thing. What you wear changes how like that's more important than like I need a Mog in fucking Muse so I could fix my facial structure.
Yo,
bro, if you got like good drip and not like good drip where it's like I need to wear what people want me to wear. You wear drip that you fuck with and you like and you own it. People find that attractive. I'm not trying to say like Adam Sandler, right? That guy's old. But, like, Adam Sandler owns his shit. Like, that's an attractive trait for him to own the fucking baggy-ass basketball shorts. He looks like a cornball. Like, he wears cornball fucking clothes. But he owns it. And so nobody cares. It's not cringe. Like, if you own your shit, people are like, fuck with that. Because it's like a level of authenticity. Rather than trying to be somebody that you're not. People recognize fakeness. And they don't fuck with people that are fake. And a lot of the time, like, BP community people are trying to be somebody that they feel like they need to be rather than somebody that they are.
People or black pill people, I've studied their behavior and learned their lingo, and really, I don't like what I found. And just to be clear, black pill is more like an extreme version of looks maxing, not necessarily all looks maxes, but you know, drag making that distinction. The first place I looked to study these creatures was TikTok. There's a good chance that you've come across a black pill editor too. Normally what these consist of is a stitch of somebody saying...
No. The fucking music they use though is peak. I gotta say, if you see a BP edit, the video is fucking awful. But they edit it to where it's like, damn, this is like not convincing, but mildly interesting.
Something like, oh, looks don't matter. Or someone that's not seen as conventionally attractive, literally doing anything.
Yeah, but I'm kind, smart.
See, like, that's so fucking sad. Nah, like, this guy's a cuck commenting that. Sub-Zero looking at me. Bro, like, nah, you actually work at Burger King, bro. You work at Burger King and you don't have friends. Like, and you're sitting here commenting on people that fucking, like, actually, nah, you literally, like, this motherfucker commenting against this woman, like, being an absolute dick about her appearance.
Thoughtful and caring, and those are things that matter more.
What did this poor lady do to you? Literally anyone can get hit with a black pill edit, nobody is safe. And normally the people that make these edits obviously leave their face out because almost 100% of the time they look like this. But on the rare occasion where the editor includes themselves in, it's so obvious every single time because you just see this ethereal looking world-renowned model and then this nigga. Okay, just try and figure it out yourself. Let me show you an edit and I want you to figure out which one is the person that made it.
Okay.
Did you?
I feel like that one's a joke though. That one's a joke though.
Did you find them? Let's try another one. People,
bro. The thing is, he's being dead ass too, bro. Oh my gosh.
The comments are just flaming this nigga too. This guy just replied with this image. Fitting. I don't know where this nigga thought he was going with this. That's not a sneak-in, that's trespassing. Twin, being nice does not cost anything. Okay, but on TikTok you also find the higher ranking BP people having mug-offs.
Bro, like, what the fuck? This is an actual thing? A mog off? And they're getting donations to see who looks better? This guy's making like a weird rock smolder right now. This guy, I feel like this guy got the mog off probably. I'd vote him winning.
But can we address the elephant in the room though? This BP business is kind of zesty. Really look at the facts here, alright? We have men editing other men.
Yeah, it's like full focusing on other guys' attributes and being like obsessive over how they look.
Because they think they look good. And I've looked at how these people act and speak too. They worship Marlon like a deity because they like the way that he looks. I don't know about you, but that sounds a little sus to me. You know, if they're taking back shots or not, that's not really my concern. I just had to...
I really do feel like Marlon has a very big BP community. Like, not even like he's trying to have it. It's just like, I bet Marlon has a lot of people that just like him because they find him attractive, but it's also like a lot of people that like want to look like Marlon.
I saw gay, so I said gay.
But these BP people like to throw around the term female gaze. The whole goal of BP, I guess, is to capture the female gaze. And they actually do have a calculated way that they measure attractiveness. It's not just, oh, I think this guy looks better. And this is known as PSL. And
bro, I don't know, man. I really feel like it's personality, bro. I have seen so many guys pull girls way out of their league at bars because they're just really good at talking. And I'm not even saying flirting, just holding a conversation. Like the amount of my friend, like I would say Brooke's out of my league, right? I would say that she's much more attractive than me. I don't think, when we started dating, I don't think I was like some savant at talking, right? But like, I think I got lucky, right? But I do have a lot of friends that I think are very interesting people. And I wouldn't say they're ugly, but they outwardly say their girlfriends are like 4 tiers higher than them attractiveness-wise. And it's like, it's not because they went on the BP route and they pulled her. It's like, no, they went up, had a conversation, found common interests, right? Liked each other. And it's like, then that's how they find you attractive. Like,
alongside PSL, they also use the term appeal. Appeal is more just people finding you attractive regardless of your PSL. Now with PSL, this is where we get shit like this. This is what you would call a PSL gun.
Oh, fuck no. It's just no way you find this attractive. Like, this nigga looks like Momo, bro. Bro.
Oh my gosh.
But a PSL god wouldn't necessarily have appeal. Because again, look at this shit. So I guess PSL is purely for the male gaze then. My zesty theory.
Is that a real photo? That's not a real photo. Chat, that's a real image? No. That is. That jaw structure is unreal though. But that's what I'm saying, like, I'm not judging this guy by any means either. I feel like why is like, I think it's just like the more like you look like a stone sculpture, the more attractive you are on a PSL scale.
This is where we get shit like this. This is what you would call a PSL god. But a PSL god wouldn't necessarily have appeal. Because again, look at this shit. So I guess PSL is purely for the male gaze then. My zesty theory is being proven again. And I find this is no better time than any to really dive into the BP terminology. First word you probably already know, it's Chad. These are people that the BP community can collectively agree, you know, look good. So mainly like these 3 models. And then we have Chad Light. What am I talking about, cunt? But anyways, this is just a little lower. You wouldn't really be considered a Chad, but I don't know if you have to apply for Chad status. Is that something that they do?
No, I always thought that you can't move up like far, right? In the BP community, well, you could like make yourself more attractive and move up, but like if you're sub 5, you're never going to be a Chad in the BP community. But if you're like a Chad Light, if you got like a different haircut, maybe like they'll fucking up you. I don't know.
But if you're an unidentified attractive person, you're what's known as an unknown slayer. Like this random ass kid in the back of this video, he went viral on TikTok for a little bit. People calling him unknown slayer. Another example is this one guy. I just wanted to point it out because of this comment. Nigga said bro is real life Marlon.
Bro, what the fuck
is you even
Real life Marlon, like Marlon's an anime character that doesn't exist.
talking about, bro?
What the f does that mean, bro? I'm telling you, they worship this nigga Marlon like a deity. They don't even consider him real. And if you're the very pinnacle of male attractiveness, you're what's known as a true Adam. And this one guy they call a true Aladdin because he's Middle Eastern. There's no
Maybe 3.5. Super facially challenged. Ryan Gosling is a 5.75 out of 10. Nigga, what? Bro.
not really a pattern there because that's the only example I could find. So maybe there's a different true so-and-so depending on
who's like a true Adam though.
The race. I don't know. And then we have the term high tier normie or HTN for short, which means you're a really good looking person for somebody that's not an actor or model, just missing out on Chad Light status. There's also mid tier normie, which is somebody who out of 10 is like a 6 to a 7. I know what I just said. Just be cool.
I think people normally rate me like mid low tier normie.
Please. Then there's a low tier normie, which is pretty much just an average looking person. And then, you know, sub 5, which you know what that means. That's pretty much all the dumbass terminology these niggas use. But we also have the president of Black Pill, Clav. You know, interesting guy. People call him the insecure final boss.
Marlon Boggs. Didn't he say, oh my God, wait. I know this clip.
Marlon Boggs, all of you? Yeah, but he's black.
Yeah, what a fucking comeback. What a fucking comeback. Isn't Marlon...
But he's black.
Yeah, what a fucking comeback. What a fucking comeback. Isn't Marlon also...
Black.
Yeah, what a fucking comeback. What a fucking comeback. Isn't Marlon also not black? Like, it's just Marlon Moggs, all of you. Yeah, but he's black, so.
No, he's not.
Reasonable take. But overall, the whole belief with Black Pill is lookism, which means if you're chopped, people are just gonna treat you well.
Like, what that means. Like, what an outwardly racist thing to say. Like, it's just like, yeah, but you know.
Obviously, people do treat you different depending on how you look. You see how they did Dream? Bro, people who had never heard of him were just flaming him after the face reveal.
What do you think the BP community rates Dream?
Just because he looked a little bit like Rumpelstiltskin. It's really just the angle he recorded it. He's not even chopped for real. See? But you know,
sub 5?
The idea of people...
I feel like they do like low tier normally sub 5. I don't know. It's just like... Anybody, dude, when you go on like BP TikTok, you realize anybody you like, dude, like Brad Pitt, for example, they probably rate him pretty high. I would say Brad Pitt is a 10. I would say Brad Pitt in Fight Club is a 10. Like, he is like a very attractive guy. But I feel like I could say that. I don't know what they rate him, but I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I would say, hey, this guy looks like a 10, 4. And here's why. And then they'll give you a 4-paragraph statement on, like, every small thing that's wrong with their face and why they should be rated lower.
Treating you differently just because of how you look. Black pillars just do too much with it.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not.
What? What? Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he was a Chad? Probably not. Is this a fucking meme video? Clav is trying to say that if Charlie Kirk was more attractive, he wouldn't have gotten fucking killed.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him.
The whole mess.
What?
What is this nigga talking about?
What the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean? If he was more attractive, he wouldn't have died. I mean, I could understand, like, you're saying the halo effect of, like, people like more attractive people. Not in the argument of assassinations. I feel like the immediate counterpoint to that is, like, it wasn't John F. Kennedy considerably one of the most attractive presidents ever? Shot in the head. Broad daylight.
You just lost to me now. I don't even know what's going on. The belief in this...
What? Oh, well, he was a Chad White. He wasn't a Chad.
This idea is objectively wrong and also lame. Please find a place of employment. Where are you finding this time to edit over people that you have chopped? See, self-improvement, and I guess looks maxing by extension, is not necessarily a bad thing. And honestly, I believe having deep pockets is more powerful than looking good. Let's take this guy Cuffham, for example. See, I'm not gonna say he's chopped. Let's just let the results speak.
The first algorithm we'll look at is designed to judge the beauty or attractiveness of your
face. 0.2? 0.2. No fucking way.
We'll give you a score between 0 and 10.
But he has motion and he's pretty financially abundant, and he has managed to acquire females. Money and status really has a larger influence on how you look. Am I about to make my own pill? I'ma call that shit purple pill, or PP for short. But deep it though, Elon Musk could really bag more than a broke ass nigga that looks like this. And Elon really built like a Tesla for real. But it doesn't really matter because that 0.7 in his net worth could retire several generations, alright? Yet black pillars still believe looks are everything.
Damn, I didn't even think about that, bro. The 0.7. The 0.7, $700 million.
Generations, alright? Yet black pillars still believe looks are everything, you slow ass niggas. So you know, instead of smashing your skull, how about you get some motion? Looks maxes, black pillars, they're a community and they like to share their knowledge. And the best place to see this in action is Reddit/looksmaxing advice. Whatever you do, if you want actual advice, do not look on here. Let's take a look, shall we? 15, male, is it over for me? Nigga in the comments said, you could just be famous. Alright. Bro must have taken PP. That stands for purple pill, by the way. Okay, next. What can I do? Please be honest. Okay, so niggas are trolling. Okay, so the 1 in a billion chance that, okay, the 1 in 0 chance that this is real. It's time to let it go, Unc. Let me try to find some actual serious ones then. Alright, this guy, 28, chronically single, and I know my forehead is huge. Okay, sounds reasonable. His forehead cannot be that bad. Interesting. The comments have some helpful suggestions. Shaved head might be the move. Maybe balance it out with a light goatee. You evil ass nigga, okay? You know what you're doing, bro. Gain about 30 pounds and you grow into that head. Is that something
Gain about 30 pounds and you grow. Stop.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Oh my gosh, that's actually, bro, that's, bro. Death.
Shut it down.
The comments have some helpful suggestions. Shaved head might be the move. Maybe balance it out with a light goatee. You evil ass nigga, okay? You know what you're doing, bro. Gain about 30 pounds and
Cut right to it. Find a woman. Fall in love. Get married. Have more children.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on.
Bait. Rage bait. Rage bait is the act of intentionally provoking anger or outrage out of another individual. Now, rage bait happens on so many different levels, I wouldn't even know where to start. And the thing about rage bait, it will show up in places that you don't even expect. For example, church. Church has something that I like to call holy rage bait. If you have ever been to a black church, you know that they are over-exaggerated when it comes to their praise.
Oh my gosh, bro, that Holy Spirit, bro. Bro, that shit'll last forever.
You're gonna be going through a service with your legs looking like these, I'm telling you. And sometimes it's because the pastor just be wildin', but I examples, starting with the Teen Titans from Teen Titans Go. The Teen Titans from Teen Titans Go are quite literally the best superhero group of all time.
Where do we even start? That, oh my, it was a fever dream, bro. Like every episode, they would never save nobody. I remember it was they would see a villain or some dumb shit. They'd be like Beast Boy trying to propose to Raven, and then Robin being a simp over Starfire, and then that stupid. No, it's always that stupid ass piece of man. That's what it is. So I said that talk about like meat and shit. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, that was very big.
What's so funny about this show is that every single episode is about one of the members getting rage baited up until their boiling point. There's an episode where Blackfire treats Starfire like trash the entire time. And Starfire becomes so pissed off, she becomes Shaquille O'Neal built and drags her sister to the city to get all throughout this series. But what happens to the most is Robin. Robin is one of the biggest crash outs of all time, but it's for good reason. Damn near every single episode of this show can be chopped up to the Titans rage-baiting Robin for literally no reason. There is too many examples for me to list. There's an episode where they break Robin's staff, his only weapon, mind you, and they repair it to look like this. There's an episode where they're out there frying Robin so much, just like this. His personality literally evolves into 5 different people. One of the most popular examples during the April Fool's episode, where Robin puts Tink in the hallway as a harmless prank to the rest of the gang, only for the Titans to come in and be like, "Hey, your parents, they're here to see you." And then, knowing Robin never seen his parents since a toddler, he runs in to comfort them, only for their room to be covered in tape. And the Titans laughing at his tears. They did all of this knowing that they literally saw his family die in front of his eyes. The power of this back just feels so evil, bro. This reminds me of that scene from Shrek where they had Rumpelstiltskin in a cage, kill his best friend, laughed at him, Rumpelstiltskin to dance on his dead homie's body. What type of people are y'all? There are so many other examples where they go out of their way just to rage bait Robin. Starfire playing with Robin's emotions only to check him. There was an episode where Robin was depressed and lost faith in himself, and the only way to bring him back was to rage bait him back to normal. And it makes all his crackdowns so justified.
Damn. Damn.
The worst rage bait to come out of Cartoon Network. It's like Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny were literally created for the sole purpose of rage bait. Like if you watch some old Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny was doing them niggas bad. There are many methods. Ranking rage bait methods. As you know, there are many methods to rage bait someone. And today, we gotta put them on a tier list. And we're starting this list down slow. Okay, we gotta talk about playing dumb. Now, playing dumb's definitely getting an S tier for me. The amount of time Patrick face screen on time being dumb is unreal. And I don't even know if Patrick's just pretending to be dumb at this point because there's no way somebody can be that stupid. Now, playing dumb really is the method because you could just ask some stupid ass question. And obviously, they're going to get mad because who would ask such a question? For example, I've seen this clip going around, and basically, this streamer got asked what made him wear glasses. Like, what? Like, bro, why do you think he's wearing glasses? Sometimes the question is so dumb, I'm convinced it has to be on purpose. There's no way somebody could be being dead ass
that's your call. But ignoring somebody has gotta piss them. Like, there's no way. Like, you just sit there, pretend like nothing's going on. Like, oh, did you say something? Then they start jumping up and down and banging their fists on the ground like Donkey Kong. So they spent the last 5 minutes insulting you. You could just say, I wasn't listening. I didn't know what you even said. This is kind of a tough method, I'm not gonna lie. This one is probably a top 5 contender, honestly. Or even if somebody's just insulting you in general. Not even just trying to rage bait. Somebody just on the street randomly insults you for whatever reason. Ignoring them is just the best go-to. You see me get all mad and start insulting them back. You gave them what they wanted. They wanted some dude to get a scream at you. Being annoying on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna give this one probably an 8. Because sometimes people aren't really that easily annoyed. It won't really work. But if you find somebody that's just easily annoyed, once again, they have a short fuse. Or there's just one thing that just pushes their buttons. Okay, well, alright, let me rephrase it. If there's something that you do that bothers them, it's over. All you gotta do is keep doing that said thing, and they'll keep getting mad. Even if it's something as stupid as squeaking your shoes on while walking through a hallway or something, which has gotta be like 1 out of 10 range. If it annoys them, it will still work. It doesn't matter. The way Stewie just pronounces things in family, bro says quit instead of quit. At this point, he's got to be mispronouncing shit. Like he said, ruin instead of ruin. Obviously, you just overdo this method, it will get patched eventually. So you gotta move on. Honestly, that goes for a lot of methods. You gotta start unlocking new methods. Repeating everything they say. I'm putting this one in out of 10. Like, it's 1 out of 10. It's trash. It's kind of like how in elementary school we used to say to each other, I know you are, but what am I? Whenever we were trying to insult each other. And for whatever reason, we thought it was tough. I don't know why. But sometimes people even mimic the most basic sentences you say just to get you back. Should I order a burger? I don't know, man. This shit's just ass. Like, this worked when I was in elementary school, but that was for you. Now we got pretending to fall asleep mid-conversation. If somebody wants to tell you about, like, a show or something, and you're like, oh, great, tell me about it. And then they start going on about it, your ass just pretends to fall asleep. Right, this one's getting like maybe a B tier, because obviously they're gonna want you to hear about their favorite show, whatever. But once again, Patrick did this to Squid, and I'm not surprised. When he started playing the clarinet, he pretended to be excited about it, and then immediately just fell asleep right away. Like, half of these methods I thought were clips I'd see on Instagram reels of Patrick rage baiting Squid. And the reason why I say this one's gonna work, if you're telling them they're bored by falling asleep, they're definitely gonna get pissed off. Obviously, spamming it once again is just not good. But next, we have interrupting them on purpose. Now, obviously, yeah, this will get anybody. We'll put it in a respectable S tier once again. Like, imagine if somebody's trying to tell you a story, the greatest story you've ever heard, and then you just interrupt them by saying some bullshit, and just giving commentary on it every 5 seconds like it's fucking sports. Like, we are not watching an NBA game. Like, just let them tell their story, bro. Because then they won't finish the story, and that pisses me off even more. They're just gonna say, "Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna finish the rest of the story." Like, just finish the damn story at this point. You're more than halfway through. I want to get left on a good thing. Now we got constantly fact checking someone. Now this one, yeah, probably like C tier. I don't really know about this one. For me, on this one, it's more not really. I'm gonna rage. I'm just gonna be like slightly annoyed. Because obviously, like, yeah, I get it. I'm wrong. You don't have to start showing the Google AI overview in my face. Even though the Google AI overview can be very inaccurate. If it's done one time, like, okay, chances are they're not rage baiting. But if it's just over and over again, just to say that, like, wow, you're a dumbass, you're wrong. Just keep your mouth shut at this point. Like, I don't even ask for your input. At that point, I would rather be wrong. Like, obviously, correcting somebody can be done with good intentions, but it could also be done just for people to be like, ooh, I'm smarter than you, or people to just rage bait.
I ain't gonna lie.
Gets people mad. I don't know why. So if somebody tries to use the fact check method on you, you can counter them with this. If they're like, I don't know, just something stupid like that. Literally get it. But the reason I put it in B tier is because wasn't that around since like 2022? It might be patched. Or it could still be going strong. I don't know. Now we got singing, like, really bad. Maybe A tier for this one. Because sometimes sometimes people sing very bad on purpose. Like they're missing every note, their voice cracking every single time. It kind of aligns with the being annoying on purpose method. But you know what? I figured I would include it. I looked up rage bait methods on TikTok. This was one of them, so I had to put it on the list. Now we got pranking. Everybody's experienced some kind of prank. And again, it could be done in good fun with a friend or whatever. But of course, pranks can sometimes go too far. But one prank in particular I experienced was just from random people at a goddamn grocery store that I used to work at. The ice cream haircut kid archetype existed in 2020. Because these people decided, yo, bro, let's go prank Walmart. Okay, it wasn't Walmart, but you get it. To this day, I really don't know why they found this one. But apparently, they tried to sneak a container of apple juice from that. Apparently, they didn't even sell in the store. I didn't know. Then I said, you're gonna pay for that. I was not that. I didn't care that much. But I just said, like, pretty sternly, like, hey, are you guys gonna pay for that? And they said, it was such a big deal. Yeah, they brought us into the store. And then they just laughed and walked out. I don't know if I got caught in a robbing grocery store gone wrong prank or what, but Jesus Christ, that was so stupid. But it worked. Let's just say that it really did work. I was pissed off with the rest of my shit. I'm like, I'm not getting paid enough to pay for this. Now it's a prank you can just laugh about with your friends after, like it's just some harmless joke between friends. I would say S tier, but in an instance like that, I'm putting that shit in F tier. It's terrible. Like it's just annoying. It's not even fun. Like you're basically just being a dickhead to people on the job. But at the end of the day, I didn't fall for that weak ass rich bait. Now usually I'm not the type to get mad about pranks and stuff like that. But bro, that was a lame ass prank. Are you fucking serious? Like yeah, pretending to steal from a store. Hilarious. But even if it's a harmless prank, sometimes my initial reaction would be rage. Because I just got played. I just got made a fool of. Or even one of those things where they trick you to say something. Like I'll see it all the time when streamers get donations. Like, oh, Game Itch, thank you for the really bro in 2025. Now we got straight up just denied whatever it is. That's in 20 when streamers get or even one of those things where they trick you to say something. Like I'll see it all the time when streamers get donations. Like, oh, Game Itch, thank you for the really bro in 2025. Now we got straight up just denied whatever it is that someone's telling you. Just spamming no I didn't and no I didn't do it. I'm gonna say maybe like B tier for this one because you know it can piss somebody off. Because even if we just saw somebody do it, we know they did it. It's the annoying dealing with somebody that's just like the whole time. And if I run into a situation like this, I'm just gonna say to myself that like, I'm not even gonna waste my time. I don't even want to think this. It really is gonna end up being like a 10-minute conversation back and forth of just this dude straight up denying something that he clearly just did. Good boy. Yeah, this shit's straight at me.
That's the. Oh my gosh. That might be the worst form of rage bait ever. Like that shit is so corny, bro. So fucking corny.
To see these videos in general because they're not acting like kids. They're acting like 25-year-old models who never knew what childhood was.
They start realizing 10-year-olds dressing like they're 25. Like, I used to look like this when I was like 9 or 10. You know, what happened to like Justice? I used to be obsessed with that store.
They are making videos at 14, bragging about how hot they look and how everybody wants to look like them. Someone commented, I'm happy I actually had a childhood because WTF, don't spend your whole childhood thinking about looks and boys. Laugh with your friends and be silly because soon you'll wish for a childhood that you'll never get back. A lot of these kids are going to regret this and ask by the adults in their lives to make sure they had a childhood before it was too late. Kids are mentally and physically growing up too fast. It's the way that kids think and operate as if I've already hit them. But that's not supposed to happen. said, I just got back from family function, which is also why I haven't posted, but I digress. I was talking with one of my baby cousins, and the stuff that I was talking about, video games, let's do friends, it wasn't it. You know, you're talking to somebody and you know the conversation is just kind of boring them. It felt like that, which is horribly baffling. What's so interesting in your life that you don't want to engage in the conversation about video games and fun? And I let me tell you what, the bad job market rewards everything this week said. I mean, I want to be a firefighter, but seeing how bad the job market is now, I probably wouldn't pay well.
Oh shit! I probably just clipped the fuck out of myself. I'm gonna have to delete some of that shit. Mm. That shit is crazy, bro. Mm-mm-mm. Bro, can we please talk about the move of AI? It's just crazy to me. Bro, can we please normalize? Bro, can we please normalize not hating on people when they are trying to do something? Bro, can we please normalize not hating on somebody as soon as they start trying to do something they want to do? Like, I mean, obviously you're gonna have that one hater. I mean, it's always gonna be that one person that's just miserable. But like, you know, like it's literally no reason that it should be like grown people. Like when I say grown, I mean like late 30s, bro. You're pushing 40 type people hating on kids, bro. Like what are you doing? You know, bro. And then there's too much damn bot accounts. Like all these AI accounts are like taking over. It's crazy, bro. They literally like it's AI accounts making so much money. It's weird. But like mainly, can we just normalize like black guys? Who want to act, bro. Like we don't gotta be tough. You know what I'm saying? We can be emotional. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like we can want to do other things, bro, without being fucking. We're not. I don't know. I just feel like now it's like a loss of self, bro. Like everybody want to be the same. It's weird. Bro, can we please normalize not hating? Bro, can we please normalize not hating somebody as soon as they start trying to do something they want to do? Like, I mean, like, I mean, obviously you're gonna have that one hater, bro. So it's gonna be that one person that just miserable. But like, it's really no reason that it should be like grown people. Like when I say grown, I mean like late 30s, bro, pushing 40 type of people, hating on kids, bro. What are you doing? You know, like him to realize that black guys, hey, bro, like, you don't gotta be tough, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can be emotional, you know what I'm saying, bro? We can do other things, bro, but being fucking, I just feel like now's how I lost a step, bro. Like, everybody gonna be the same. See, my best. One thing that I'll never get, and I still like don't like, is like people hate when you do something, like you start doing something, and it's like weird, and then as soon as it become a trend, like I just that should just piss me off, bro. Like they say you're weird until like it works, which I mean is normal, but like this shit still piss me off, bro. Bro, I am just so ready to just meet people. Like I'm ready for when I leave a small town because I don't know. It's like everybody just want to be each other. Like everybody want to do the same thing. I'm trying to meet people that are just their selves and they're all different. We're all different and we're not trying to be each other. You know, we have the same ideas, you know what I'm saying? But we're not trying to be each other. Like I feel like, bro, now I'm just like a loss of self, bro. Like everybody wants to be the same. Like everybody trying to fucking like mix max and stuff, you know, look the same, do all this extra stuff. Like, bro, just be yourself, bro. I feel like that's the coolest thing ever. Like, be yourself. You know, stay weird, be cool, be whatever. Just be yourself. You know, bro. I am just so ready. Bro, I am just so ready to just be people. Like, I'm ready for when I leave a small town because no, so everybody's gonna be each other. Everybody wanna do the same thing. I'm trying to meet people that are just themselves and they're all different. We're all different. We're not trying to be each other. You know, we have the same ideas, you know what I'm saying? But we're not trying to be each other. Like, I feel like, bro, now it's like a loss of self, bro. Like, everybody wants to be the same. Like, everybody trying to like looks mags and stuff. You know, look the same. It's like a loss of self, bro. Loss of self. Everybody trying to like looks mags and stuff. Wants to be the same. Like everybody trying to like looks mags and stuff. You know, look the same. Do all this extra stuff. Like, first be yourself. Extra stuff. Like, yeah, like loss of self, bro. Like everybody wants to be the same. First be yourself, bro. I feel like that's the best thing. Be yourself. You know, stay weird. Be cool. Be whatever. Just be yourself. You know? Bro, I am just so ready to just meet people. Like, I'm ready for when I get small town. Because, no, so everybody's gonna be each other. Everybody want to do the same thing. I'm trying to meet people that are just themselves. And they're all different. We're all different. We're not trying to be each other. You know, we have the same ideas, you know what I'm saying? But we're not trying to be each other. Like, I feel like, bro, now I'm just like a loss of self. can't be the only one who's just so glad that, you know, high school's over. You know, I'm on my own chapter, and like I can finally kind of do what I really wanted to do. You know, because I feel like in high school I was just trying to, I was being myself, but I lost my interest in what I really wanted to do. Like, you know, I want just to like, I want to act, I want to do content. Well, I'm working towards that also, but you know, it's like I was getting held back. Like people, that's why it's hard for me to tell people stuff because people like where I'm from, they just don't get it. I don't know, but it's like it took me a minute to realize that, you know, I need to distance myself, like really isolate myself from these people, and like it's weird because I only made a secret account to do that, and they found it. But like, I mean, no, I just don't care. I don't. I can't be the only one just so glad. You know, high school's over. You know, I'm on my own chapter. Like, I can finally kind of do what I really wanted to do. You know, because I feel like in high school I was just trying to. I lost myself. I lost my interest in what I really wanted to do. My story might be a little different than y'all's, but like, when people were like, we were gonna miss high school and stuff, I don't know. I just don't like. Maybe just the one I went to, but I actually love not being associated, like not having to see people that I went there the whole time because most of them. I mean, I was always a good spirit, you know. I like people, but it just got to a point where I was like, I couldn't like stand them no more, bro. They were so just, you know, negative. They just don't support what you're trying to do. So, like, it was honestly, it was like it took a weight off me when we finally graduated because I can actually pursue what I want to do. You know, I don't have people in my business all the time. Like, it's just so much better for me. Like, people would just hate, you know. I don't know. They just, it's weird. It's just weird. But I'm not missing this. I'm loving this. I'm loving this, bro. I still might be a little different, you know. I still might be a little different, you know. You know, it's high school and stuff. Oh, I just don't. Maybe just when I went to, I actually love being associated with marriage. But I went there all the time because most of them, I mean, I was always a good spirit, you know. But it just got to a point where I was like, I couldn't stand them no more, bro. They were so just, you know, negative. They just don't support what you're trying to do. So, like, it was like, just, like, it took away from me. When I graduated, so I should pursue it. Like, you know, you just, okay. Like, you just hate, you know? They just, it's weird. So ready to just meet people. Oh shit! I forgot I was on. I got 2 likes on the video. Yo, I'm still live, bro. I'm freaking. My bad, guys. Let me just.
Yelling at them. I would too. And these little kids are screaming like some a sailor. These were little kids. And if you've never lived in a small town, you know how small towns are. It's your kids are all free. Okay, you're with 13 kids, they just walk around town. It's normal. It's normal. They're like yelling at us. So he starts yelling back. I mean, this guy's maybe 20 years old. He's like yelling at these little kids. But like I would too. And me and my friends are just standing there waiting for him, watching this. I'm low-key laughing because he's fighting an army of children. Anyways, they all leave and they're all like screaming on their way out. And the 2 girls come back in, the one that literally looks like Madonna, like a child Madonna. She goes back in, fills up her water cup with Coke, and literally everywhere. Coke is everywhere. And then she just leaves. Oh, and she leaves, and she pulls out a geek bar from her pocket. And I'm looking, I'm like, where is this mother at? And one of the little boys came back in. Low-key, I made friends with him because he was like the only normal one in the group. He looks at me, because I'm talking about the girl with the geek bar. And I'm like, she's only 12. And he looks at me, and he was like, yeah, she's in 8th grade. My mama would have whooped my butt.
they know what will happen. The kids will scream and yell and pretend they can't read, or in some cases, they won't be pretending. So this teacher has gone viral because she actually confronted her kids for how they behaved for a substitute. I miss you guys so much, though. However, I did not receive a very good note from the sub. To be accountable for your own actions and something it's being said in our class. Thank you. Refusing to do your work. So, this is where I'm asking you to be honest about your safe choice in walking out, but you need to tell a teacher before you go anywhere. So, thank you for self-commented. Thank you. I was wondering if my notes made a difference. I'm so glad to see this. Because I remember in elementary school, substitute teachers were a joke. You didn't feel like you had to listen to them. And so now, imagine that, but with Gen Alpha. I can only imagine what brave soldiers are taking up substitute teaching in 2026. But then something happened. I thought never would. A segment from one of our videos made it on to Jeopardy. You'll remember we featured this guy who couldn't say the word epitome. He said epitome. Universal. Decision became the epitome of perseverance and enter and integrant. And now that guy went on Love Island. And the internet is absolutely crashing out. The official Jeopardy TikTok reposted this video. This one, for a perfect example, doesn't rhyme with yes, illiteracy has become a pandemic. Gen Alphas who can't read get so frustrated and feel so powerless when teachers ask them to read that they lash out. So much so, the whole TikTok genre has emerged, showing what it's like being in a classroom with these Gen Alphas. Use this as an advantage to scream at the other kids. Watch how this Gen Alpha started cursing out his classmates because the teacher had told him to be quiet. And Gen Alpha is so out of control, all the comments are like, I'm siding with that kid. Alphites of every age are constantly silent? Oh shit, I guess I will. Like, kids have always been disrespectful to teachers, right? Not like this. This video perfectly captures how different things are compared to 20 and 10 years ago. I'm sorry, please don't call. I'm so sorry. It turned out better. I shudder to think what 10 years from now will look like. The teacher will probably give the students her phone. But recently, I was honored to become a generational bellwether that centered around who this person is to you. For millennials and the first half of Gen Z, he's Arwen from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. But you know you're a late Zoomer or Gen Alpha if you know him as Tom from Nicky, Ricky, Tikki, and Dom. Niece, what did you say? That's who? That's who? That's Arwen. Hey, back in romance. But something I have to acknowledge is that a lot of times these kids are dealing with hard situations at home, and so they feel like they have to grow up too soon. Well, it's a heartbreaking video. Someone commented that's not alcohol. The same thing. If you have divorced parents like I do, imagine going through that, surrounded by TikTok memes. You'd have such a bifurcated reality, it would make it hard for you to enjoy being a kid. So it makes sense a lot of these kids want to be older. They want to have the autonomy of adults. And because so many third spaces have gone away, these kids don't have siblings, they're at home all day. Even their social media has been banned. When their parents get divorced, kids don't have any healthy channels to spend their time with. I mean, my own elementary school was in the news because kids were making pornographic AI deepfakes of each other. How do you mourn your identity in this like post-media world? You don't. You try to escape it. You imagine being part of the adult world where everybody knows who they are and has everything figured out. So these kids want to become adults too fast, and because they feel like they don't have a childhood, they're jealous of the people who do. I don't know enough about the Michael Jackson allegations to affirm or deny them, but I'll just say Michael Jackson did like spending a lot of time with young kids, whether that was purely innocent or purely evil. In both cases, you can imagine a lot of it came from not having a childhood himself, so he vicariously wanted to have a childhood through other kids' childhoods. We all know the stereotype of the stage mom, but something not often discussed is that usually stage moms are failed actors. That's what I was struck by when I read I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jim McCurdy. Her mom wanted to become an actress, and so she was literally living her dream, her exact fantasy, the life that she had planned for herself through Jeanette. A lot of actors I know, their parents were actors too. Both my parents wanted to be actors. So we see this happen in reverse with Jeanette. They don't want to have a childhood. They want to have an adulthood. They want to go to the grown-up world because it's cool and people have some form of identity. And for the first time in history, girls are not going through puberty at the normal age, but earlier than ever before, and not just a couple months earlier. Girls' puberty is beginning a whole year earlier on average. There are a couple theories as to why. One being greater childhood obesity, but another is because kids are more stressed, or it's better said, kids are less able to deal with stress, and it's affecting them at the physiological level. And girls who begin puberty earlier have higher likelihoods of depression, anxiety, eating disorders, substance use, cardiovascular disease, and metabolic problems. So we talk all the time about how bad Janelle's problems are, but it's literally destroying them from the inside. Instead of kids playing with their new Hot Wheels or going to the Justice store like my generation would. Fun fact, I was actually a Justice store ambassador. Not to brag, easily the greatest thing I've ever done. Our next Justice Award is going to parents' Amazon wish lists with $100 hair products. Someone commented, this was once my wish. Can we go back to that? Because kids aren't just looking and acting older. They're sounding older, too. Listen to this 8-year-old girl and tell me she doesn't sound like a 45-year-old single mother of 3 living out of her RV in southern Alabama. Tell me what you're going to do this weekend. Go and watch my brother play baseball. What the hell? There is no way that girl is on 55. But beyond the big makeup collections or flashy dresses for 6-year-olds, these kids are constantly trying to seem cool. He's trying to seem mature at 8 years old and 9 years old. Do you know how cringe I was at 8 years old? Unfortunately, there's a record. So I'll show you. Yeah, kids today are much more concerned than I was at seeming cool. Clearly, to illustrate my thesis that these kids are acting grown because they think they want to be grown. Look at what happened as soon as this channel got her first feature. Yeah. What are you talking about? Shit. Okay. I killed up with this. Why did they take out so many tests? They gave somebody else working extra shifts in Medicare. Listen, Medicare. The more hours that you make, the more tax you get. And I'm not going to work it off. No, because you stay. You was ready to move out. I'm finna be big. I'm gonna get my apartment. And what happened? They're taking out 2 different types of taxes. Federal taxes. State taxes. I'm gonna have a nice word with Biden. Obama. Funny story. Like, you know I don't want to move out. Yeah, you want to go to Starbucks and everything. You have to stand there and you can pay for it. No, you literally, when you got your job, you said, no more. I won't out. I got my own money. You know. So you don't want to go back. I think that girl's going to be joining the Tea Party. Federal taxes. State taxes. Medicare. What is Medicare? This kid refused to go see his babysitter unless his dad brought his entire television. Babysitter. It's Serious talk about Jennifer too soon is hearing from the alphites themselves. First, watch this TikTok. At 12 to 15 is so normalized. As a 15-year-old baby, it's too fast. You got your first body at 14. As a 15-year-old, kids are becoming sexually active at 12 to 15. Why are we having pregnancy scares at 14? That is so two peculiar comments. They said, you asked us to grow up, so we did. I wasn't exactly sure what they meant, because if Gen Z said grow up, we're going to be responsible. Respect your teachers. Don't do this. Not some of the comments I've gotten on YouTube. That, oh gosh, this one makes me weep. An alphabet said, books are such an old people super thing. Books. Reading is outdated. You know, shit is such a millennial thing. I haven't been reading for years. My Gen Alpha say more violent video. Teachers are coming to their schools and become extremely dangerous. Someone else said they babysat a kid when he hit her childish and get rewarded when they dress scandalously, when they dress looking old. Does kids having access to the internet and seeing explicit videos from a very young age play a role in this? Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. Kids act their age. Other kids talk to them like this.
Stop saying stupid shit. Okay, you don't have to be laughing that hard. Literally calm down. Let's give me that money. Always like Jason, show me what it looks like. She literally looks so young. 17. Yeah, it's a baby. Yeah, it's a baby. I'm excited to high school show. What's your next show? I don't see my house. You're feeling that how? I really have no trust for sleeping at work. With that dinner, that's McDonald's.
She said a lot of bad things there, but the one that made my blood curdle is when she said it wasn't even that funny. Don't laugh at her. That is just the most soul-sucking fun boss. Yep, someone's young. When I was going to go in the car, and her friend started laughing, but my team was mad at me. So she looks at me stone cold and goes, "Nobody is laughing." And it was good. But this girl has her own theory why kids are acting so old. If you didn't read all that, she basically says kids always wanted to look older, but they would only compete with other girls in their grade. They tried to look 13 years old, so they'd seem older than the other 12-year-olds. But now, social media has them competing to look older with actual adults. They want to fit in our online circles with much older people, so they replicate what those older people are doing. And you're already seeing some older alphas start to regret it. Look how this girl said she saw a 12-year-old girl acting like a 12-year-old girl. And she was angry because she wishes she was 12. She got to act like she was 12. Now, she'll never be able to. Other kids who felt they grew up too fast joined in, saying I'm 17 and I still love to walk across toy stores. It makes me feel safe. But some girls did not learn from the video and explained, this is me at 11. Yeah, I look 19, deal with it. Maybe that girl will make a regret TikTok of her own in a few years. These kids know what they want and they're confident.
Have you ever had your siblings act like they're older than you? When you know damn well that you were born before them? But I don't know why they. See, if you're not coming so
Seems like sort of a Harmony video of sibling rivalry. There was a comment that got almost 4,000 likes saying, I just know that man is going to be fun when he gets older. Just imagine if a guy commented that. Like if a man commented, she's going to be bad when she's older. That comment feels like it's part of the problem. That we're making these kids think about growing up too soon. We talk a lot about these girls growing up too fast. But tell me you don't know a guy who acted like this when he worked with his dad for like 1 day. That song is amazing. Someone said my brother unironically plays this song